Good morning and welcome to Relationship Wednesdays with Coach Ellis. Hey, this is the day where I spend just a few minutes talking to people about relationships, particularly women over the age of 30 who are in, want to be in, or have been in relationships with men. We talk about relationships, universal lessons, the rules. And these are principles gleaned over the years that are pretty essential to every type of relationship, especially romantic relationships. So this morning, I want to talk to you about the most important meal of the day. Since we were kids, we were told that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. And why is that? Well, that's because, generally speaking, breakfast sets the tone. In our bodies, for breakfast, we get our protein that sets our metabolism for the day. And what that does for our body is that it allows us to begin to engage the environment around us from a position of health and strength. So emotionally, psychologically, breakfast helps set our metabolism for the day. So what protein, what energy do we bring in? I submit to you, Lady D, I submit to you, Miss B, I submit to you, Janice, that if you share breakfast in the morning with a loved one, you are energized for the day. What else do we get for breakfast? We get calcium. Calcium feeds our bones, which is the infrastructure of our body. Our emotional calcium, which sets our infrastructure for our day, that strengthens us in the long run, helps make us not brittle, helps make us strong, is the conversations that we're having over breakfast. See, the reason this is the most important meal of the day for us emotionally and relationally is that who we choose to sit across the table from, either in person, face-to-face, or virtually, is the person who helps set the conditions for our day. Oh, what a great, you ever spend time in the morning with somebody and all you did was argue? You were drained for the rest of the day, or you had a very stimulating conversation and you were pumped up for the rest of the day. Who you choose to spend breakfast with helps set you in motion. That's your protein and your calcium, your energy and your strength. So in relationships, we have to consider, who do I want setting the conditions for my day, helping set the conditions for my day every morning? And the person you're with isn't that person, if they're more draining than they are empowering, you may want to consider whether or not you want to marry that person, be in a relationship with that person long term. If you're already married, I will tell you that if the person is draining you, learn how to repurpose that and work hard at taking it from a drain to a fill up, because this space is too important. Now, somebody's going to say, well, I eat breakfast by myself. Breakfast really is just a real quick in and out, and I don't need a lot of people there. And here's what I would tell you. If breakfast is simply about giving you fuel, then you're going to miss out on one of the most important social interactions of a lifetime. What will it cost you to get up just a little bit early so you can sit across the table from somebody and have your first conversation with your first cup of coffee? After that, you can go off to work, you can go off to school, you can actually go back to bed. But being able to sit across the table and have someone feed into you and you feed into them to start their day off right, is that worth an extra 10 minutes in the morning? Is it worth getting up just a little bit early? And as you're going through your routine of preparing your breakfast, that routine includes preparing your day by having stimulating conversation, by breaking the fast of non-conversation, breaking the fast of disconnection, breaking the fast because while you're asleep, you're not talking. While you're both asleep, you might be connected, but you're not really engaged. That's the whole point of sleep. Your body's at rest. So you're breaking the fast of activity. And if you start your activity with your loved one, it's as simple as running to Starbucks to get her a cup of coffee. As simple as fixing her a piece of toast in the morning. Simple as cooking him an egg before he leaves the house. As simple as investing into that person in the morning. Because here's what you'll find out. And this is your challenge. If you spent 15 days, taking an extra 10 minutes in the morning to make sure you engage somebody at breakfast who is important to you, to see how they set your day and how you set their day. And I guarantee after 15 days, you'll feel more energized through your day. You'll get more accomplished through your day. You'll have an extra bounce in your step during that day. Why? Because the person you love the most, who means the most to you, the person who's part of you, bone in your bone and flesh of your flesh, that person has taken the time, and you've taken the time to impact each other at the breaking of your fast. So, one of the things I want to affirm this morning is that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. It sets the conditions for the rest of your day. And if you do it right, it'll set the conditions for the rest of your life. So I affirm that I am designed for relationships, and that relationship starts with the first engagement of the day. As we break bread, as we break our fast, as we break our disconnection, breakfast is an opportunity for us to reconnect psychologically, emotionally, and set our day for success. Hey, I'm Coach Ellis. You have questions or comments? Give me a buzz at coach@therulz.com, or catch me at Coach Ellis on Facebook. Until next Wednesday, have a one-tabulous, affirming, and day-setting Relationship Wednesday. God bless you. We'll talk to you later.